Hello class 10th. In the last lecture we had discussed about some points related to the lens like center of curvature, radius of curvature, the principal axis. So again I want to inform you the center of curvature means the center of the sphere of which the lens curve, the curve of the lens, or you can say the curved surface of the lens is a part. Then next is radius of curvature, the distance from the center to the surface of the lens is called radius of curvature. And the last, the distance between the center of curvatures is known as, not distance, the axis, the line between the center of curvatures is called the principal axis. I want to show you again. Here, this one is our lens. This is the center of curvature for the first surface and this is the center of curvature for the second surface. I am talking about the convex lens. The same is for the concave also. So this distance from here to here, or you can say from here to here, is called radius of curvature, and the axis, the line passing between the two center of curvatures is known as principal axis. I was saying that this is xy, so this is what the principal axis. These points we have discussed about. And one more point, optical center. I said this is very important point. One student has given me a comment, asked a question that, sir, if the lens is very thin, so why the only this point where which the light passes and goes straight? Why not from everywhere? Very good question. Let's see. Again, I want to inform you that the question is, if the lens is very thin, so why not from everywhere? If the light, if the ray is passing, goes straight. Very good question. But see, this lens has two spherical surfaces. The incident ray will bend toward the normal while entering and will bend away from the normal while emerging. So if we are talking about the first surface, see here. Suppose the ray is coming from here, like this. It will bend toward the normal, so I am drawing a normal. It will bend toward the normal like this. Again, one more surface is here, see. So you have to draw normal again. So this normal will be somewhere here. This time the ray will bend away from the normal, so it will look like this. So you can see. Now you might be thinking that, sir, this is looking very thick lens. It is not about the thick right now. This same phenomena will happen in the thin lens also, but I have just shown you in the diagram thing. You can consider this is the thin lens. If I am doing the same from here, so same process will be here also, here. But just I wanted to show you in expanded form, that is why I did this. I made this diagram. But if suppose this ray is falling on the optical center, if suppose this ray is falling on the optical center, then what will happen? See, this is our optical center. What is the definition of optical center? The intersection point of the principal axis and the aperture. So this is the principal axis and this is the aperture. So what will happen? This will be optical center. Now what we have to do, suppose this is the ray, the principal axis, the ray is coming from the principal axis. Now what will happen? You know that this section of the lens is just like a glass slab. I had shown you by splitting the lens into many number of tiny prisms, and this one was behaving like a glass slab. So the ray will go straight without any deviation. So you can see the light is passing from the optical center, no deviation. So this is the point where which if the ray is going through that, the incident ray and the emergent ray both will be parallel. Now take another example. If the ray is falling like this, I am just erasing the first one. Now the ray is falling like this. If suppose this ray is going through the optical center, Then the incident ray and the emergent ray will be having same line. See here. Now it is passing through what? Optical center. This will be what? The emergent ray. So if the lens is very thin, so this shift will be very small. And just few seconds ago, now I am drawing that ray which is falling at the same point but not passing through the optical center. See here, this is the another ray which is falling at the same point of the lens but not passing through the optical center. Now what will happen? This ray will bend first in this direction and then it will further bend in this direction. So how can you say that at every point the ray will go for the thin lens, at every point wherever the ray will fall it will go straight? No. For that ray which is falling and after that means like this which is going through the optical center, so that time the incident ray and the emergent ray will be parallel to each other but the lens will be thin, so this shift will be very small, so it will be like very small shift. So at that time what it will look like? It will look like this, not from this, it will pass through the optical center point. So at that time we can consider the shift is very small and the ray is going very straight. Now the next topic is principal foci. Now see here, what is the word? Very important. Principal, like principal axis, principal foci. What is foci? It is plural of the focus. Plural of the focus. So what is focus? Focus means it is a point where all the ray meets or all the ray originates. You have seen when I had divided the lens into many number of parts. The ray was focusing at any point, that was focus, and the ray was appearing like this, they are starting from a point, that was focus again. Now in the lens there are two focus. That is why we say in plural word there are two foci. So there are two foci. So which one is what? How many types? First one is called first focus. Second one is called second focus. Not big deal. But which one will be first focus? And in the convex and concave in both the lenses, that there are different type of foci and the positions up there. So let's see. First we can say first focus. I'm talking about the first focus. First focus of what? Of convex lens. But it is very important that we have to understand the definition of first focus. What is the first focus? It is a point, nothing but a point from where if the ray starts. It is a point from where if the ray starts after refraction through lens becomes parallel. So that point will be what? First focus. What I said, it is a point on the principal axis through which if the light starts or originates after falling on a lens, all the rays become parallel. So that point will be first focus. What I mean? See, convex lens, principal axis. I said after refraction all the rays will be parallel. So I am considering here is the source of light. Here is the source of light and the rays are going through here, here, here and here. This is any point, I don't know which point it is, but after refraction all the ray must be parallel to the principal axis. So here it is. All the rays are parallel to the principal axis after refraction. Who is doing refraction? This lens. After refraction all the rays are parallel. So what is this point called? This point will be focus. First focus, you can also say F1, and the distance from here to the optical center is called focal length. This distance called focal length. So here again, what is first focus? It is the point on the principal axis through which, if the rays are falling on the lens, after refraction all the rays become parallel to the principal axis, is called first focus. It is the point on the principal axis. If the ray is starting from this point, after refraction becomes parallel, then this point is called first focus of convex lens. So what will be the second focus? The reciprocal of this, just reverse of this. Let's see. Now let's see the second focus of convex lens. The second focus of convex lens. I said this is the reciprocal of the first focus. I just want to draw here a diagram for the convenience. I told you that if the ray is starting from a point and after refraction becomes parallel to the principal axis, so this point is what? First focus. Now we are discussing about what? The second focus. So let's draw. I said the reciprocal of this diagram is what? The second focus. Let's draw diagram first. I'm just flipping the diagram to see what is happening. I'm just flipping the diagram. See here, this is the lens and this is the principal axis. On flipping the diagram, what will happen? All the rays will come parallel. Will be coming parallel on the lens like this. You can consider one ray along the principal axis also. And flipping the diagram means the rays are converging at any point. So this is the point where they are converging. Not exactly this will look like this, and last this one. Now you are watching that this diagram is the flip diagram of this. Okay, this is what? This diagram is the flip diagram of this. So this point where all the rays are converging, this will be what? F2. Now what will be the definition? So you will say, when the rays are falling, when the rays are coming parallel to the principal axis, after refraction, if they are converging at any point, so that point is called second focus of the convex. Again, it is what? It is a point on the principal axis. This is also, both are just a point on the principal axis. So after refraction, if the rays are coming parallel to the principal axis, after refraction, if they are meeting at any point, so that point is called second focus. Again, the rays are coming parallel to the principal axis. After refraction, they are meeting at any point. That point is called what? Second focus. Again, this will be the optical center of the lens. So the distance from here to here to the second focus will be what? Again, focal length. So what is focal length? Focal length is the distance from optical center to the focus. That is called focal length of the lens. So the focal length for a particular lens will be remain same. Either you are measuring from the right side or you are measuring the left side. The focal length will be remain constant. The focal point, the first focus will be on the left and the second focus will be on the right. Whatever it is, the position, first on the left side, second on the right side, but the focal length will be same. Why we are discussing this? We have to draw the ray diagrams for different positions of the object and different positions at the images. You will get correspondingly. So at that time, you will use the first focus and the second focus position. That is why we are discussing here. At the focal length, this will be constant. So what is first focus? It is the point on the principal axis through which the light starts and after refraction becomes parallel to the principal axis. So this is called first focus. And if the rays are coming parallel to the principal axis and after refraction they are meeting at any point, so that will be what? Second focus. In general, when we will draw the diagram, so what does it look like without any ray? So let's see. So here I have drawn both the diagrams together, first focus and the second focus. Now in general, see here. this will be the lens, principal axis. So if I'm saying this side, left side of the lens is the first focus, at the same distance, whatever distance is this, f2 will be here, and the focal length f from this side or from this side will be same. So the focal lengths are remain same. Only the position of the first focus and the second focus is different. So we will talk about this further in later when we will draw the ray diagrams. Now next topic is principal foci, or you can say again focus. First focus and second focus for concave lens. But in the next diagram, in the next lecture. So till then, that's the same. Be safe, take care, thank you. But again, if you have any query, just ask me like the student has asked, and I have explained again the optical center. If still you are facing problem, again inform me. In the next I will resolve that problem. Okay, thank you.